Good day, YouTubers. Thanks for joining me. This is video 44 in my series of videos on interior Northland models in HO scale. And today we're taking a look at the Rapido Oh-So Steamy steam generator car. And take a quick look at that packaging here. This is what the packaging would have looked like when this car was released back in about 2011. So the car is based on an NSC prototype that was produced anywhere from the late 50s through to mid 60s. And the purpose of these cars was to provide additional steam heating capacity in passenger cars. So whether or not you were maybe using a locomotive that wasn't steam generator equipped, or you just needed additional steam heating capacity within your train, these Rapido models are excellent and very interesting models. What is really unique about them, and going back to that Oh-So Steamy name on the box there, is the fact that they're equipped with small smoke generating units, just like you'd see on steam locomotive models. These cars in function, they always seem to lose a lot of steam to the environment around them. So Rapido had a neat idea there in equipping them with that steam generator unit. So looking at the model in a little more detail here. So like I said, it's based on the NSC prototype, and this car is really doing a good job at accurately capturing those details. And as always with Rapido models, you get this brilliantly decorated underframe as well. So now to talk about the function of the car here a little bit. So when I put it back on the tracks, I wish to point out that we've got working end lights on both ends of the car. And then the one end of the car opens up, and it has some switches there, one identifying the steam generator unit and the other identifying the light. So right now I've got the light set to on and the steam generator to off, but we will flick that switch and get it running here. So this here, this round piece, this is the screw valve where you would where you'd pour your fluid. So that just screws out, and you have a small hole there in which to pour your fluid in. I wanted to illustrate that here, but perhaps it's a little redundant to watch me fit a screw, but so be it. In regards to the actual Ontario Northland cars, they had two NSC built steam generator cars, number 200 and 210. 200 was purchased new by the railway back in 1960, and car number 210 was acquired used from Via, so originally a CN model. So just getting that back on the track, so you can hear there's that little steam generator effect there is getting fired up, and we should see some steam production here very shortly. Oh, sorry, my illustration of the steam effect here is being robbed by the fact that I didn't have it perfectly on the tracks a moment ago, but see there, you've got a rather interesting effect. So an interesting novelty. I'll pull that off the tracks, and I will flick that switch back to off here. We'll get back to our conversation regarding the car itself. So cars 200 and 210, like I said, were NSC cars, so a perfect match. Car 201 was acquired from Autotrain, and it did not necessarily look like this car. It looked more like perhaps it was a something from a boxcar conversion. Now Rapido is re-releasing their steam generator cars here, just recently announced. And just like their original 2011 production run, they are releasing car numbers 200, 201, and 210 in both the modern scheme, but in this production run, they're also releasing it in the original green color scheme. If you're really fanatical about being accurate, cars 200 and 210 would be the ones to acquire in the modern paint scheme, and car 200 in that original green paint scheme, because to my knowledge, car 201 and 210 arrived too late on the property to ever appear in that paint scheme. They would have automatically appeared in this more modern paint scheme. So yeah, these are just great, very interesting cars. I'm looking forward to this next production run. What Rapido is also doing differently with this production run is that they are not releasing it with a little smoke generating unit. Instead, they're actually releasing them sound equipped. These cars were in reality very noisy. If you take a look at the Rapido website right now, they've got some interesting documentation around that and a little video clip. But yes, another brilliant model by Rapido. I only managed to acquire a car 200 off of their original production launch here, so I'm looking forward to acquiring the other cars with the re-release, and we'll get a video up of those when they arrive in the future. I'll leave it there for today. Thank you, and have a good day.